This is Bitcoin on the daily chart, hovering around all-time high. Don't know if you were on the live stream, like over 5 hours, tracking Trump winning the election, tracking Bitcoin breaking all-time high. It was monumental. But this moment right here, and this blue line right here, the trigger for altcoin season, is what I am watching right now. It's what I want to talk about in the video. So hit the subscribe, hit the like on the way in. Let's jump into it. I really just, for context, because we're going to be talking about altcoins in this video. A lot of altcoins is sleeping still, doing nothing still. For context, I just want to mention something. This is assets ranked by market cap. You see gold sitting just below 18 trillion. You can even scroll down. You see Bitcoin in the top 10, everybody. $1.4 trillion. I want to mention this. Total crypto market cap. And we're going to talk about what leads to this sonic boom, not only on the Bitcoin chart that we're about to watch on the zoomed in, but from this new era that is upon us right now after this election. So notice where we are though. $635 billion market cap for crypto as a whole in an environment where, here's Naval, upcoming deregulation wave will create an economic sonic boom. He didn't mention crypto, but do you understand what deregulation is going to do? Elon Musk now basically entering the White House. America is a nation of builders. Soon you will be free to build. Crypto will be free to build. The anti-crypto army losing. And this is a great segue real briefly to our sponsor of today's video, Crypto.com, because this is an amazing illustration of what I'm talking about. Crypto.com, I don't know if you saw the other day, it says Crypto.com buys SEC-approved broker Watchdog Capital to expand its services. This was end of October. And just yesterday, they announced this. So think about what we're talking about for this deregulation, for this crypto boom in the United States. Today, we mark a significant expansion, which will include stocks, banking, and more cards with Level Up, our most rewarding experience. Get up to 3% bonus, stock transfers, up to 7.5% rewards on cash, and up to 8% on card spending. Everybody, right now, just shout out to Crypto.com for sponsoring the video. They're leading the charge in terms of innovation. Download their app if you're not using it. Download their app. Click my link below. You make your first crypto trade of $100 in crypto. Get $10 worth of their CRO token. You make a fiat deposit worth $50, and you can use it to trade at least $50 worth of crypto. Once you do that, you're getting $15 worth of their CRO token. So just go download their app. It's a beautiful app. They're leading the charge in innovation. And so when we're starting to look at the data, when we're starting to look at the sonic boom in terms of crypto, guess what? It is happening right now. And this isn't just from a hopium standpoint. This is literally what's happening. I did an over 5-hour live stream last night watching Trump win, and Elon Musk part of this story. Deregulation is coming, everybody. And with that comes altcoin season. So what I want to do is we're going to talk about altcoin season on this chart, and then I'm going to go to the Bitcoin daily chart and kind of zoom in and talk about like what could trigger this on the Bitcoin charts, because Bitcoin charts in terms of these bull cycles, very important as a roadmap. So let's start on the total crypto market cap. This is excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, this chart. So we have our sonic boom area, and you might just be like, because I was on my live stream last night, I saw a ton of people just asking about different altcoins. Like, what's the deal with these altcoins? You look at Chainlink, you look at Ethereum, you look at Cardano, right? Just here, look, here's an Ethereum chart. Just very sideways. Look at this. You look at these charts and it's kind of like, what is going on? You go back to the total crypto market cap chart and you start really just getting hints of it if you look at last cycle. One of the biggest points being what happened last night, November 5th, elections. Last cycle at this moment, I just want to remind you, altcoins were in a very similar area, doing nothing while Bitcoin was making some moves. Does that sound familiar on this chart? It's almost exactly the same, but only this time we're in a way more bullish environment for the crypto space. All of these things that we're talking about. So we're in the same exact move last time, this election, right, 2020, and then crypto made its move. Very shortly after, crypto started making its move. And this is what I'm watching, and this is where the Bitcoin charts will come into play. But the last thing I want to mention on this chart is this. If you look at from all-time high for crypto, total crypto market cap, to where we are right now, it is down around 44%. If you look at last cycle, all-time high to this moment, last cycle, at this moment, it was down 71% at this time. So not only are we still on track in terms of altcoins, but we're doing a little bit better. And we're doing a little bit better in this sonic boom environment. Naval, just such a good way to put it. An economic sonic boom. Thank you for that title. And if you look at this now, this is Bitcoin on the daily chart. It is hovering around all-time high. It's a monumental moment for Bitcoin for these cycles. And we're really waiting to see if Bitcoin can make its move to the parabolic bull cycle. What I want to talk about, besides all this resistance that we've been talking about, we're going to continue talking about it, I'm sure, in upcoming videos. We're going to track the move. We got the breakout out of the trend line, the throwback to the trend line. We're in the hot zone that we've been discussing. You can just see this entire resistance area. What I wanted to talk about and briefly throw out there, because we're talking about altcoin season, we're talking about a sonic boom for crypto, is this blue line. That blue line around $76,000 to $77,000. Let's just zoom out to get the picture of it. This, everybody, is a multi-year neckline of the inverse head and shoulders. So we just saw what it looked like zoomed in to get a sense of how close Bitcoin is, and I'll measure that move in just a minute. But this is this setup. And yeah, we're at all-time high area, but it's more this area, this neckline area of the inverse head and shoulders is potentially, here's the right shoulder, the trigger point for Bitcoin to explode at this moment of the cycle. And you can even see, we have our purple line for the speculative altcoin season, meaning we took all the data from previous cycles. There's purple line last time, altcoin season, and we just charted it speculatively of where it might happen this time if history repeats itself. And Bitcoin is at this neckline area just below it. And if we want to measure it, this is how close Bitcoin is. And this move could happen any moment, 3 to 4% away. Could happen today. Not saying we break out, but we test it. And so things are getting kind of insane on the zoomed in charts as it applies to macro bull cycles. Now, I want to keep in mind that is where that neckline is. How will Bitcoin interact? Is there resistance? We've seen resistance already at all-time high area, this entire hot zone that we're in, and we can really expand the hot zone up to here, this neckline, because maybe there is resistance and we're throwing back. We're back down to 70,000 just like that. Consolidation, even after the election, 100% in play. We know historically most of the time from election onward, Bitcoin saw higher highs and higher lows. Maybe some consolidation after, but not much. And from that moment, it was higher highs and higher lows. So we're in an insanely important area on the Bitcoin charts, not only as it applies to Bitcoin, but as it applies to altcoin season and the crypto sonic boom that many of us are anticipating. Again, no guarantees, but you see how this is playing out, and it's absolutely insane to watch. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, everybody, and please hit the subscribe as we continue tracking all this data, continue tracking crypto markets, Bitcoin, all that good stuff. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless.